Podcast. We are here for episode 137 this week, and we got Matt Long 6 Gaming. How's it going, man?
Hello, I'm here with my cat Muffins, and he's happy to see you.
I see that. He's staring at me. What's up, Muffins? Yeah, we got a good bit of news here this week. I did want to mention off the top to definitely give a follow on social media. We are both on all platforms, pretty much. So you can find us kind of all over Facebook, YouTube, Twitch.
I'm in the Game Junction Lounge.
Yeah, in the Game Junction Lounge on Facebook. You can find Matt there, hanging out, making some posts and stuff. And also for any of our live viewers, I don't know, Matt, if you're streaming this, are you streaming this too?
Yes.
Are you multi-streaming? Okay. We are doing the Immersion Fest 2025, so we're running the game tournaments there, and we talked about it a little bit in the stream that we did, and we both put some posts out and stuff about it. But we're playing got people playing Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, College Football 26, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Mario Kart World, and Mario Party Jamboree.
Mm-hmm.
And that's with the Switch 2 mode there and stuff. And what's up? Hey, 42 viewers. Looks like maybe total there. Cool.
Wow,
Appreciate all of you. That's a quick jump up there. But yeah, we're going to be doing that. It's going to be Circleville, Ohio, kind of the middle of nowhere town. So it's pretty big deal for us, to have kind of an event going on. And to anyone that might have any questions, yes, I don't have any hair, pretty much. It's all gone. So first feature of that. But did want to shout that out. And then sorry for our audio listeners. If you pop over to the video on any of the platforms, you can see basically no hair. All right, so we'll go ahead and jump into the news that we got this week. So this is an interesting one. I know I'm pretty sure you don't play the Pokemon TCG Pocket, right? At all?
No.
Okay, so this is an interesting one. They originally had this new set, just like traditional cards. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like traditional packs and stuff come out with the different series and stuff. This new series just came out, and they had 2 cards that came out that had plagiarized artwork that was fan art somehow. And this also just recently happened in some games, like within the past month. Somehow it's happening. I don't know if it's this AI stuff that's pulling stuff in. I don't know what's going on exactly. But they had plagiarized artwork for both of these cards. So while people were still able to pull these cards, it said art coming soon. My friend just pulled one of these. These are pretty rare cards, hard to pull, the other day and sent it to me. I'll see if I can pull it up real quick. What he sent me.
And
this is what it looks
Muffins
like.
is saying bye. The cat's going bye-bye. Everyone say bye, Muffins.
Bye, Muffins. This is what it looks like. New art coming soon. If you pulled it before, like in the middle of the plagiarized artwork, they removed it, and then you had like no art there for the cards. So it's something that could only happen in a digital trading card game. But yeah, very very interesting. I think these arts are terrible. They look like super squished. And
can we pull it up for our YouTube audience?
Yeah, I'm saving it now to pull up. But they look pretty awful. So this should be coming up here. To me, and a lot of other people, they just look very squished. Lugia does not look like Lugia at all. To me, I don't know what the big old chest is. I don't know what's going on there exactly, but could be better. I could say that. Looks like they were definitely rushed on this a little bit.
Whoever's in charge of this, they might be getting fired for ripping off some fan art. They gotta at least ask. I mean, if they asked the fan, they would probably be all into it. Like, heck yeah, put me in the game, or yeah, put me on a card and stuff. They'd probably be happy about it. But it sounds like they didn't ask them. Does that seem like?
Yeah. So apparently, what was said to the community: thank you for your continued support and passion for some PR talk here. The
Yeah.
Pokemon Company wrote, "We want to share an important update regarding the upcoming expansion. It has come to our attention there has been a production issue regarding the illustration of Ho-Oh featured in the immersive card artwork for Ho-Oh EX 3-star and Lugia EX 3-star. After internal review, we discovered that the card production team provided incorrect materials as official documents to the Illustrator Commission to create these cards. As a result, both cards have been replaced with a temporary placeholder that the team is actively working to replace with new artwork as soon as it's ready. We're also conducting a broader investigation to ensure no similar issues exist elsewhere in the game." But
I don't.
it's straight up like there's images of what it looked like before, and it's straight up from fan art. I can pull up an example here real quick, but it's we did talk about this. I forget what episode. Screen share. No. Image pulled up for our video watchers here. But on the right is the fan design.
Yeah.
The left, you see it's pulled pretty much straight from that. I mean, there's, barely any changes to it. I'm not, so I don't know. Interesting. I just think it's crazy that they put, you can pull these with nothing there. That's hilarious. My friend literally sent it to me. So I saw it on X, and then he pulled it, and I was like, oh, cool. But yeah, there's that. So if you're playing that, which
thanks for being here.
Only game I play every single day. Pull my packs. When you can't find real packs, it's guess it scratches the itch. But next we got Nintendo announces Mario Claymation show as part of a new kid-themed My Mario product line push. Sorry. Nintendo announced a new Claymation Mario show that's set to premiere on YouTube. The series, which will feature kid-friendly animated episodes just 1 minute in length, will launch alongside a major new push by Nintendo for the kids' product market, with a range of toys, picture books, and more released under the My Mario banner. So it's
don't know, bro. I might have to buy all these toys.
I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of cool, but it is also like very clearly, kind of
for babies.
Pretty much, yeah. You got the little outfit there, and yeah, I mean, look at the Mario face there. What is that gaming face? Like, what is that?
I like this.
I
want
like
that
this
display
too.
for my background.
So this is an actual amiibo stand that works.
If
you're reading the article, Nintendo has announced that these figures can be used as their appropriate amiibo and compatible games, adding to their worth, though you'll need to green shell out $135 for the set, and also at least until next year be in the position to buy it from Japan. So you have to import it, so it's obviously going to be probably like at least $200, something like that.
Never mind.
But it's very cool. And it's like the wooden block kind of sets, but has an actual amiibo card in it somewhere. So that's pretty neat.
Speaking of amiibo, I wanted to share something.
Not neat enough to shell out that kind of money for it, but it is cool.
Yeah, and import it. So Walmart, for the new Donkey Kong Bonanza, someone on Walmart, so it's not official, made cards that like they normally do of amiibos. For every single Donkey Kong amiibo that has ever existed, and I have them right here in my hand. And basically, you can use this instead of an amiibo in the Donkey Kong game or any game that uses Donkey Kong. You even have a Diddy Kong one and stuff. But basically, they're the same size. Yeah. They're the same size as a Switch 2 cartridge.
Bro, right here. These are all the Zelda cards. I got them.
You have every single Zelda one?
Yeah, every single one except the 2 Tears of the Kingdom ones, because I had these for Breath of the Wild, but obviously these all work in Tears of the Kingdom. But I need to get that because we were talking about how I don't want to open up my you cannot see it because it's behind that box up there. But
yeah, I have it right here. Yeah.
I was like, it's pretty. I don't want to open it up. Yeah, and it was $30. It's crazy.
I think all these amiibos, I remember right, were 10 to 15 for all.
Did you get yours on cards. Etsy too?
No, I got mine off Walmart.com.
Oh,
so I think it was a third-party seller on Walmart. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. That's pretty cool though. So how many Donkey Kong amiibos are there?
I was expecting full size cards. Let's see, including the brand new Bonanza one. We got one.
Nah, you don't want full size cards
6.
if you're scanning them all the time, though. That's the thing. I get what you're saying, but like with these, to be able to swipe them real quick, because like I don't know, have you played Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom?
Yeah.
So you can get your
Breath
like
of the Wild.
daily items and stuff, like exclusive items you only get from the amiibo. So I would scan these like every single day, up until pretty much when.
Can you tell them
Mario
the
Kart
story
World came
about
out.
this?
Yeah, I gave it to you.
Yeah, he
interesting.
gave me a Game Traveler game card case, and tell them how you got it.
Yeah, so they popped up for sale. They're $15, I think, MSRP. It popped up for, I can't remember, $7, $8, something like that. And I ordered one, and they gave me 8 of them. So I was like,
give me one.
The mat. Yeah, I was like, that's pretty cool, man. I haven't opened up to use it yet because I have a third. I got it from Etsy. It's a Mario. Hold on, let me see if I can grab it real quick.
All right. Well, I'm going to see if the amiibos
it's too far back there, but I have a unofficial case I was using for cards that holds like 10, 12 of
dude,
them.
It doesn't
that
quite
one holds
hold my
a whole...
amiibo. The amiibo's not quite the right size, man.
It's pretty cool though. It's cool. It works for Switch 1, Switch 2, and I thought it was neat. And you love Mario, so
I appreciate it. I'm going to put some Ring Fit.
Got some more stuff for you too. Hopefully coming soon. I had to. Oh my goodness, took over 9 boxes and a tote today at the storage unit. So I gotta at some point try to go through everything, but I had to move it out fast, as you know. So, but yeah, the My Mario stuff pretty cool, interesting. Obviously, targeted at toddlers. They got board book, rattles, and items of baby and toddler clothing, including t-shirts and Mario hoodies. So that's pretty interesting. Got to get the kiddos young, right?
Yes, I think that's their
goal there. We got next, Xbox stops development on the game Contraband after the initial E3 announcements. So you can go back and look at the trailer of this. We had talked about this one other time, but it was originally announced in 2021 from Avalanche Studios, same studios that does the Just Cause series. But after 4 years of radio silence, sources tell Bloomberg News that they said over the past several years, Avalanche Studios Group and Xbox Game Studios Publishing have collaborated on Contraband. Active development has now stopped while we evaluate the project's future. We're thankful for the excitement we've seen from the community since we announced, and we'll give an update on what's next as soon as we can. But basically, this is coming along this side of all the Xbox layoffs and the stuff that's happened. They've been canceling a whole bunch of different games and stuff like that. And there's been, it looks like 9,100 jobs eliminated Microsoft wide, including hundreds in gaming. In the aftermath, learned the games including Everwild and Perfect Dark had been canceled, which were the two that I was pretty bummed out about. Would have loved to have seen the new Perfect Dark. It was in development for, oh my goodness, well over a decade. This game had been in development, I think, like 12 years, 13 years, something like that. Long time. I haven't had one since 64. And then Everwild was the next Rare game that was also supposed to be coming, and we haven't seen anything from them since Sea of Thieves, which came out a long time ago at this point. And that's all they've supported, and all they've done is Sea of Thieves updates and DLC and all that stuff. So unfortunate, but can't say I had any sort of attachment. It was a new IP, new game. But have you played any of the Just Cause games? I got the collector's edition for $3, and I like that one quite a bit. Pretty much like
I actually bought it for PlayStation 3 the other day because I wanted to try getting into it, but I haven't yet.
It's like Saints Row and GTA essentially, but and like sort of a mix of some Uncharted there, but it's more like Saints Row, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty much like those type of games. But they're fun. Also, like I guess kind of maybe more Far Cry, if you will. I don't know how to explain it. Very Far Cry-ish too. I could say that. But yeah, you get it's kind of like open world stuff like that. It's I guess a good healthy mix of GTA and Far Cry. I guess is a better way to put it. But they're fun. They're pretty fun. Some 2 was pretty buggy, had a lot of bugginess, but so do some of those other open world games. So yeah.
What's this Guitar Hero?
Yes, so some of the people that worked on Guitar Hero reestablished the Red Octane Games brand via a new studio set to launch a fresh Guitar Hero style title. If the name Red Octane sounds familiar, that's because it was a studio that partnered with Harmonix to create Guitar Hero back in the early 2000s. Now this new incarnation of Red Octane is established as a part of the Embracer Group and will be led by Simon Abijar, who worked as a production director on various Guitar Hero titles during the franchise's Neversoft heyday, before later moving on to Victorious, Visions, and Blizzard. So it says this game won't be Guitar Hero, DJ Hero, Guitar Freaks, or Rock Band, teased in a statement. This is something new, a rhythm game built with love by people who care, with the community at its core in this fast-changing modern world we live in. We firmly believe the expert here is the community and a new generation of development talent, the folks that have kept the lights on these last few years. So I don't know what kind of rhythm game it's going to be, but it's gonna be something like that. It's kind of I was like, I would love to see Guitar Hero Rock Band kind of make a return. I got a guitar from PDP. That's a Guitar Hero guitar, but it's kind of silly. It's for Fortnite Festival, where it has a Guitar Hero mode in it. And I've only played it once because I don't really care about Fortnite much, but Fortnite's got these weird different modes in it. Like they got the Lego Fortnite and they got the Guitar Hero mode in it where you can use the guitar for it, but also it can work for PC for like fan games and stuff. Like there's a bunch of Guitar Hero fan games out there. But it would be cool to see like an actual official return of something with the Guitar Hero style on like modern platforms. But
do you remember Rocket Jump on YouTube? And whenever I hear about Guitar Hero and stuff, he had a lot of world records, and he just made a lot of funny YouTube videos. One of his most notable ones is rocket jumping in games where you shoot the ground and it blasts you up in the air, and they jump over an enemy base and shoot it at the ground. I think he blows up or something, but it was a big deal. It made it like.
So is it all Key and Peele stuff?
You
just type in rock. It came up Mexican standoff. Hold on. Keeps pulling up
with Freddie Wong. Rocket jump with out of space, and
yeah.
There's one of them where he says,
Mexican standoff.
I call upon the ancients. Anyways, shout out to Rocket Jump. I don't think they make anything anymore, but Freddie Wong is funny.
Last thing was 5 months ago. Interesting.
Oh,
almost
I didn't even
9 million
post 5
subscribers.
Yeah,
it looks like 5 months ago and then 6 years ago. Holy crap!
Yeah, there you go. 5 months and
bro,
6 years.
You left. He's got to be getting some residuals from that going on there, but that's
oh, it's great.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've never heard of the channel. That many subscribers. That's crazy. But yeah, it'd be cool to see. There's some like rhythm games still going on, like the taiko games, the drumming. Yeah. So like I really like that. Mark really like that too. It's like Japanese songs and stuff like that, like Japanese drum.
Bring back the Donkey Kong bongos.
Donkey Konga. Yeah. Yeah, it's bongos, man. Still got mine somewhere. Yeah, and then there's like what is it? What are the ones, the maracas? What's that series called? Samba de Amigo. Have you ever played any of those games? Yeah,
No.
they had a Wii game, Dreamcast. It was a Sega property, so Dreamcast where it started. But yeah, it'd be cool to see. I don't know what they're talking about exactly, but I guess we'll see. Something rhythm related. I don't know.
The story mode. I'm thinking of an Impossible game where you gotta jump over the things with the beat, but with a guitar. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? I love Veeps VR. Sorry, I did not see the comments. Sorry, I'm working on a couple screens here. Appreciate you coming and
I
hanging
call him
on.
Light.
Call him what?
Light.
Light?
His name, yeah, on Discord, he's a Knight, but then he told me because my editor's name is Nightmare, that gets confusing, so I'll call him Light. So hey, Light, what's up?
Yo, what's up, Light? All right. All right, next we got Rod Ferguson departs Blizzard, and he was helming over the Diablo franchise. Said after 5 years of driving Diablo franchise forward with 4 big launches, time for me to step away from Blizzard Microsoft, sword in hand, and see what's next. Oh, I'm going to pull up the full thing on X here and see what's next. The teams are set up for success with an exciting slate of releases ahead. I'm incredibly proud of what we built together and looking forward to what comes next for Diablo and for me. That's crazy. He did a launch for all 4 Diablos.
Wow. Hopefully they can keep
or it's just 4 big
same.
launches. Yeah, that's crazy. I think that's including Diablo Immortal for mobile, which is terrible. But so maybe not the first one, but yeah, that's pretty crazy. I mean, big franchise, long running franchise, obviously. So Diablo 4 was kind of a mess with launch. Diablo Immortal was terrible. Diablo 3 wasn't, I feel like, not good till the end of the DLC, but still do have some love for the Diablo franchise and kind of what's been done there. And Diablo 2, I think, was fantastic. But have you played any of those games?
Dude, my friends are crazy about them. But no, I haven't really played. You want to learn that I don't play anything. I'm a loser. He's trying his best not to laugh right now, guys. He's trying his best not to laugh at me right now.
You're all right. All right, this is funny because we have some history here, but Elden Ring Night Rain and data miners say they've uncovered an entirely new ultra hard game mode. Here's my thought with this, bro. Our stream with this, horrible. We couldn't do anything. There's 3 of us and we couldn't do nothing. I mean, we were so bad at the game. It was hard.
4 hours to beat the first day? I don't remember.
Oh my gosh, something like that. And I'm like, I watched some of these people play the game and stuff, and like I spent a good bit of time with it after that, and I wasn't any better than when we played. I really was not. But I know some people that are still obsessed with this, and obviously it's not that old of a game. Gosh, what was that? That was only like what? Was it maybe like 2 months ago?
That was like the week before the Switch
launch.
I think.
Yeah.
So that was the first week of June or something.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, I think that was the game we played right before the Switch launch. I think you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so looks like there are other major changes in Deep of Night. Some bosses are magnified, which is just what it sounds like. They're covered in magma. This probably makes them stronger, and you certainly don't want to touch them. There are also new weapon effects and stronger weapons that come with better buffs, but also some drawbacks. Additionally, players will get access to 3 more relic slots on top of the existing 3, with the 3 new slots only working in Deep of Night, which I don't think we even got.
Deep of Night sounds like a hard mode, which is the ultra hard mode they're probably talking about.
Yeah, this is just through data mining, but this is coming from where was I saw the name for it. I thought the data mine leaker. Maybe not. Maybe it's not on here. But yeah, there's like some stuff in Reddit. It's a little hard to pull up visually here, but yeah, there's some stuff there. And yeah, what'd you think about the game though? Even though it was hard as crap,
I've
it's sold
never
5
played
million
a game.
copies since July. 5 million copies.
I don't think I've ever played a game that hard. It doesn't help though. We just
Really,
skip
here's what's
training
crazy
mode.
about that. It's I don't even think as hard as like the actual Souls like Dark Souls 2.
I believe that could be
Gosh.
harder, sure.
Oh my god.
Night Rain. I actually, once we beat the first day and getting hang of it, I was actually having fun. I was having
I
fun.
thought it was.
I
thought it was fun. Like I said, I kept playing it for a little bit there, and I really enjoyed it. But it is very hard. I do get frustrated, and I don't really like to get frustrated with games too much, anymore, especially. But I don't know. I got frustrated in Mario Kart trying to get some of the stickers and stuff too, so it's all right. Yeah, it was kind of just as hard to grab some of those in the city level. Me and Mark, I told you, right? A whole 4-hour stream to get all, what is it, 10 or 12 of those stickers?
Trying to turn around in Mario Kart can be annoying.
Yeah, but dude, you're
not designed to turn around.
Crazy jumps against walls to get to these stickers. I'm like, this is crazy. Like you wouldn't even know to see these stickers. One of them we had to look up, and for that level, we had to look up a couple for like prior streams. But for that level, was like ended up being the easiest one to get. It was just like on the dock of the level, like just you could just drive over it. It was the one we couldn't find. It's crazy.
Oh,
but good times there, man. Some good times with some of those streams on that. But yeah, so we got this one. I totally butchered the link on. I think I double posted there. Wait, what happened? Oh, yeah, I don't know what happened there. All right, so we got reviews are out for Mafia: The Old Country. Just kind of interested in a little bit. I think some of the Mafia games are pretty fun. They're all right. But looks like according to OpenCritic, which sources in obviously all the different reviews across the platform, across the different websites, it's coming in at right now a 77 for user score and a 71 for critic score. And it's a little weird because like you look at the top critics here, you got IGN putting it at an 8, but then GameRant puts it at a 5 out of 10. Says lacking the charisma and novelty of its predecessors, Mafia: The Old Country struggles to escape a sense of constant mediocrity. What a huge jump in reviews. GameSpot give it a 6 out of 10.
Entertainment
Polygon
Geekly gave it a 3. Oh, 3 out of 5. Never mind. They have different metric.
Yeah, but then you got like, I don't know, like some gonzo journalist here gave it a 9 out of 10.
This kind of seems sporadic.
It does. Here's like a 2 out of 5. Says it fails to make the most of its world's uniqueness as evidenced anytime you must leave your vehicle to interact with it. Yeah, it does kind of look like it's a little bit all over. That's a huge jump with the IGN and the Game Rant, though. That's a pretty big jump for review score out of 10. That's interesting.
6 out of 10.
Yeah, IGN said conventional but effective return to the linear and tightly story-driven format of the original Mafia and Mafia 2, and it boasts a wonderful eye and ear for detail. So what a big difference there. Interesting. Yeah, this was one. I mean, just because of like kind of the setting and an era with the game, I was like, this might be pretty interesting, but I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I like to judge games for myself. I don't really trust any of the journalists, to be honest with you, but it's a little, the user score means more to me, which
to me
is okay. 77. That means, fine. Fine. Not like a stellar game, but it's fine. It's fine. So I'm sure it's got some fun to it and stuff like that. I might still check it out. Maybe I don't know. Maybe at a discount or something. I'm not entirely sure that one yet, but we'll see. We'll see on that. We got, this is very interesting. So we got Nintendo exploring a much different sort of controller input. So I'll pull up the patent image here that I saved earlier. And you can see there, that's definitely interesting. This reminds me of something more along the lines of like a Labo thing or something.
That's what I was thinking. It's like one of the Labo fishing. It's just a fishing rod. That's all it is. It might be attachment for the Switch, the Joy-Con.
Charge the.
Just charge it by cranking that.
I mean, yeah, you could do. There's a whole handheld out there where you play it by being able to charge it with a crank. The Playdate. That's what it's called. Look it up. Google it real quick. The Playdate. You'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. You know, yeah, it actually mentions the Playdate in the article. It says
I did
the indie handheld
a fishing game.
Could maybe, yeah. I mean, it could be, but why would you need a patent for it? There's tons of. I have a fishing game on the Switch that has the whole thing to put the Joy-Con in and everything. So I don't understand. It looks just like that. I don't quite understand. If it's got to be I feel like it's got to be a little more in depth to just be a fishing thing. But it does say in the article he mentions, it says the crank attach, you can explore the many possibilities of crank-based gameplay from fishing games to probably a second thing, whatever that means. But yeah, I don't know. This is the company that made literally an alarm clock for $100 with a screen. So
yeah, so well, it's either going to be like a Joy-Con attachment or a standalone crank for a fishing game controller.
Yeah, I really don't know. I have like a few guesses on the fishing thing. Doesn't really make sense to me just because
they already have
what
it.
Do you
but they just
I mean, there's third parties. There's like a bunch of fishing games on the Switch, but I have one specifically that came boxed with a thing to put your Joy-Con in. And that's all it looks like. You know, crank. I don't
want
like. I don't
stealing.
I don't know.
They want to own the fishing controller.
I mean, Nintendo really putting out like a fishing series now. You know, I don't. Mario goes fishing.
They made the Switch 2 a mouse. Now they're going to do this, and they're just going to do everything, dude. They're going to add you remember the little Guitar Hero attachment you can have for a DS?
DS, yes.
They're going to add that attachment to the side of a Joy-Con also, probably, and just a whole bunch of side things.
Yeah.
And patent it all.
Maybe I mean, you could be right. Yeah, it's magnetic now, so it's a little easier to get stuff to attach to it rather than having to slide it on, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? Like to get like a...
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you get that as like a little side piece, charge to switch up for...
I don't know, but we're talking about it now. 3 months from now, we'll probably own one.
Or this could be absolutely nothing and another patent that they do nothing with because they've got like a bajillion patents out there they've never done anything with. So it's hard to say, but who's Anonymous Koala?
Hello, Anonymous Koala. Thank you for being here. It sounds like you're anonymous. Nightcap, thank you for being here.
No, bro, it's saying Anonymous Koala in the Google Drive.
That's me.
Oh, that's your name?
No, mine is Matt Long 6, but I assume it's going to be me. I am signed in though.
Is that you clicking around?
Yeah, I hear by Big News. I'm by Big News.
All right, yeah, that's all right. Don't know what that was, but yeah. So next thing we got is the Drag X Drive limited time demo is running this weekend on the Switch 2, which is a 3-on-3 sports game where I don't know how you explain it. You're playing in wheelchairs, right? Basically.
Yeah, it's wheelchair basketball.
Yeah, interesting.
And it's going to use mouse controls, and I think it's going to be fun, but I don't think it's going to take off. It's a gimmick.
Yeah, it's going to be like something like ARMS, but the mouse control thing is seems a little frustrating. Like I feel like I can enjoy it a couple of times, but it feels like I don't know. Wouldn't want to constantly play. Well, at least with my setup, like I don't know. You know what I mean? Mouse controls are neat for a gimmick, but I wouldn't want to always like play like that.
I use it on my mouse pad. It doesn't feel right.
It doesn't on the mouse. Yeah, on my mouse pad, no. I have to do it on the desk. It works better on the desk, just my leg than it does the mouse pad. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But like on
they
like
probably designed it
jeans,
for shorts.
it's got to be. I mean, I've seen they've had like footage out there, people using it like on their leg and stuff on their clothes. So I'm not sure. It'll be like interesting to try and maybe play a couple times, but I can't say I'm like necessarily super excited about it. But I might again. It's what a $20 game. Is that right?
Yes, and it releases next Thursday, I believe. The demo is this weekend. So you might want to look at, if you want to play it, guys, you have to have a Nintendo Online subscription, and you have to make sure that you get on during the playtest times because they have listed times. So it's not like all weekend, only certain times a day.
Yeah. So it is a $20 title. August 14th it comes out. So just around
Andrew,
the corner.
Thanks for being here.
So yeah, if you missed the demo for it, it's literally coming out like super soon. So you'll be all right. Be like a super big deal. But yeah, that is the next, I guess, title coming from Nintendo. I will grab it. Maybe the thing is like the two. You got to use both of the Joy-Cons, which is,
dude. I think I'm gonna break something on my.
Yeah, my desk isn't necessarily like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see on that one. It might be like a 2-play game or something. I don't know. $10 each session, something like that. I guess we'll see, but I'll definitely be checking it out for sure.
In the chat, someone says they don't have online. I think if you've never had online before, you can have a trial. It's like a 7-day trial or something.
Did they do that for Switch too?
I'm just assuming. So look into that if that's something that meets your criteria.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't confirm on that one.
Or just go to GameFlip and get it.
Yeah, one of those websites where you can get those codes and stuff. Next we got, I don't entirely buy this. I don't believe any of these companies, but Take-Two says that BioShock 4 won't be canceled. They promise. Says the fans may be understandably curious about the fate of the next game in the series following leaks that BioShock 4 failed an internal review. And Cloud Chamber studio head Kelly Gilmore was reportedly ousted by 2K Games as a result. Says it's going to come out, Zelnick told IGN. That I can say hand on heart without question. We don't talk about how long our development cycles are. We've had some ups and downs along the way. That doesn't sound good. That is accurate. We have had changes in studio leadership. That said, we have very big shoes to fill on BioShock because of the legacy of Ken Levine, the legacy of what has gone before, which has been so successful. We need to make sure that this experience is true to the BioShock DNA on the one hand and a massive step forward on the other hand. That's always challenging. We think we're up to the challenge, but it has not been seamless. So more PR talk on that, but I'd like to see the game come out. I like BioShock games. I think they're fun, especially 1 and 2.
Do you think it will actually come out?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Take-Two.
What's going to come out first? Half-Life 3 or BioShock 4?
And BioShock 4 will come out first, I think. I don't think Half-Life 3 is coming out ever. I'll be honest with you.
I almost said Portal 3, but they did
that's not coming
release that. They released
Portal 3?
not official Portal 3, but they have like a community made one that was approved by the developers and listed on Steam as a separate title.
What's it called? Revolution fan made
Yes.
mod. It's a fan made mod for Portal 2, which plays
Yes, but it
before
has
the
its
events.
own Steam page on the Steam store.
I'm looking here. Let's see.
I played it.
Community made mod. January 6, 2024. I don't know. I didn't hear about this. Interesting.
Now I want to play Portal.
Yeah, Portal's fun. I love Portal 2. Really good game. You ever had the orange box console that had
No. So I'm a trophy hunter. The orange box on PlayStation 3 doesn't have trophies. I think it has achievements on Xbox though.
It does for sure.
I wanted to get it on Xbox 360, but I decided to buy Portal by itself separately on Steam. Gotcha. And then I had Portal 2 and beat Portal 2 before I ever did anything with Portal 1.
I have the orange box on 360, and I know I'm Portal 2 on Steam.
I am waiting. Go ahead.
No, maybe not. If I got the orange box came out like on PC too. Yeah, maybe it was like a physical release. I don't know. Thought it did.
Yeah, it may have. I think games. So.
But yeah, interesting.
Right now, I am trying. I went back to my childhood games on the PlayStation 3, and I'm trying to 100% all the trophies in Crazy Taxi.
Nice, I love Crazy Taxi, but you gotta play it on. You gotta play it on Dreamcast. So I mean, sorry.
I mean, you are right. I also played it on Dreamcast on my brother's Dreamcast. That's where I first started. I got from Limited Run Games back in March. They're finally shipping it out, a keychain of Crazy Taxi.
Oh yeah, I remember when they did the collection of that stuff. Yeah, that was cool. I consider getting something from that. I don't remember what. Maybe a T-shirt that looked cool or something. But yeah, that's cool stuff there. You ever play any of the Peggle games?
Oh my gosh, I watch Doug play Peggle games all the time. Kind of. I played like off-brand Peggle type games on Neopets.
Oh yeah, Neopets, man. Oh man, logged so many hours on Neopets growing up. Yeah, Neopets. That's crazy. You know what's funny? I went to a convention in 2023, and they were bringing Neopets back, and they had a whole booth there. But they're bringing it back. I'm trying to remember what they're trying to bring it back as. It was like something different. Somebody else bought it. Maybe it is just the website to play. Yeah, I guess it's just a website to play. Somebody else bought it, and they had a whole booth there for it. And I got some stickers, a magnet, I think a keychain or something. Pretty interesting. I'm sure it's not the same as when I was a kid, though, so...
I'm trying to remember the Penguin.
I still have an LCD Neopets game though.
Yeah.
It's got a little.
What is the Penguin one? The PC Penguin one?
Oh, that was Club Penguin, bro.
Yeah.
Club Penguin, man. I got a DS game for that too.
Yeah.
I played it on PC. You know, on didn't Disney end up buying it or something? And then it closed down.
I have no idea what happened to it. I know it's not online anymore.
Yeah. I think Disney bought it. Let me see. Yeah, developed by Disney Canada Inc. and acquired by the Walt Disney Studio in 2007. Yeah. There's a fan-made recreation called Club Penguin Island. Interesting. Yeah. Disney acquired Club Penguin in August 2007 for $700 million. Wonder if that was worth it, because it didn't close down for another. Well, it didn't close down until 2017. It says discontinuation. The original Club Penguin game was shut down. I think I do remember that. Yeah, when it was shut down because I remember memes for it. Yeah, where you're going down the mountain.
That too, but there's a big speedrun community trying to see how fast you can get banned in the game. You have to start a brand new account. So the timer starts like as soon as you click sign up, and you have to fill out the whole form, like your email and stuff, and then spawn in the game, and then get banned as fast as possible.
Is this for Club Penguin Legacy?
I thought, I don't know, but
Yeah, there's
Penguin,
there's a website that you can play called Club Penguin Legacy that you can sign up for. Let's go play now while we're on here. What we got next?
In the stream, start playing Club Penguin Legacy all night.
Nah, not at all. I'm just curious. We got a retail leak reveals the ROG Xbox Ally release date, which looks to be, it says, coming out in a couple of months. This has popped up online suggesting it was only 2 months ago until the Steam Deck like handheld will be available to play, according to Deal Labs. Ever reliable Billy Boo. I don't know. ROG Xbox Ally and Xbox. These names with Xbox, man. Even with the ROG Xbox Ally X will launch on October 16th, allowing you an easy method of playing your Xbox game library on the go. I was talking with my brother literally just yesterday about the name scheme for Xbox. Never made sense. It's like you got the first one, 360, Xbox One,
Xbox One. Yeah. Okay, so what do I call the first Xbox now? Xbox original,
Xbox
I guess.
One X, and then the Xbox Series X. Like, what is going on here? Who is coming up with the naming schemes, bro? Xbox 360 was a cool name, but like it didn't make sense at all. And then you go to Xbox One. It's like, what about the original Xbox? I don't understand what's going on here. But looks like U.S. prices to be confirmed, but euros, the base Xbox Ally be 599 euros. I don't know what that translates to. 899 euros for Xbox Ally X. If I remember right, it's like almost like $1,100 for the Xbox Ally X. So like the beefy one with the beefy hardware, which is a lot of money, bro. But
what do you think of this handheld? Like, do you think it's gonna sell?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, like the ROG Ally X, or what's the heck? What the heck is the? Now, see, now I'm getting names confused.
Yeah,
the ROG,
the predecessor.
ROG,
because it got the Steam Deck. I don't think people buy that.
Make sure I'm not getting names. Yeah, it's just the ROG Ally X. I think it's 800. Yeah, it's $800. So we speculated already, and that came out in 2024. We already thought it was going to be $1,000. So $1,100 if it's around there. Not off at all on that. Pretty much thought that $800 already to get a ROG Ally X that came out last year.
I guess the people who would buy this are people who really like Game Pass. That's what I guess.
No, I mean, it is more than that. I mean, it's got all everything you can do on the original ROG Ally X and stuff, you know, but now you got the Xbox integration in there with Game Pass, like officially and stuff. And then, yeah, I mean, if you like these PC handhelds and you care about, they're very popular. They sell ROG Ally X. They sell like gangbusters. They sold a lot of these, and at $800, just sold with no problem. They had no problem doing it.
You said 800? What are they more expensive than the Switch 2?
Yeah, and it came out last year, but it's also more powerful than Switch 2.
Yeah, so, that's true.
By quite a bit. But so if you want to play PC games, on a handheld at 1080p, I don't know. It's hitting a certain market of people that want to, have the latest and greatest tech in a handheld form, I guess.
Yeah, if they're making a second one, they're for sure making enough money. They see it's worth it.
Yeah, I'm looking like here.
You went to the launch, didn't you?
The what?
You went to the launch and picked it up at GameStop at midnight last one.
I don't have any PC handhelds.
Oh, maybe you're talking. Maybe it was the Series X you went to.
Yeah, I did that was the one I waited in line for the pre-order day, but then I went to go pick it up, and there was only 2 of us that could get it because that's all they got in the store. And there was a long, giant line, pretty much going down. I mean, down a couple of the stores. It was.
Why don't these guys? Why do they not pre-order?
I don't know. There's
if
3
you're
of us
going
there
to
for the
wait in
pre-order
line.
day. Everybody's waiting in line there. There's only 2 of us there to pick up, and then they got the other one for they got no extra, which was weird because that ended up being the easier one to get out of the PS5 and the Series X at launch. They were both hard to get for a little bit, but then you like started to see the Series X in stores and stuff, and the PS5 is still. I think I didn't actually see physically in the store for like a year and a half, 2 years, something like that. I still didn't see one. Like it went on for a while. They were hard to get for a minute.
I want the viewers to go to the Game Junction Lounge on Facebook and write to us. Why do people not pre-order and they prefer to stand in these lines? They just don't have the money. They forget. They have FOMO, fear of missing out or something. At the last second, they're like, yeah, they were on the fence, and then they're like, yeah, I'll get it. Like,
there was like parents there for Christmas because there's a couple adults. There's one specifically that got pretty angry, but they had to walk the 2 of us that picked up out to our car.
Yeah,
because they were not happy. So I mean, some of them went in line for like 4 or 5 hours or something, and I just went there like, I don't know, 30 minutes before just to be there. Before they opened up and to get it. I don't know. That was an interesting one.
These people, Xbox, GameStop there, once they realized they didn't have more than 2, should have just told them to go home or something.
I mean, yeah, you got to see the same thing happen with the Switch 2 launch, essentially, but you didn't get to see anybody get angry because we left before that happened.
We left before they ran out.
Yeah, but we knew they were running out because they told us how many they had. So it was like there was a lot of people there. There was not enough to fulfill those said people. They had to have 2 separate lines for people that already paid for it and ordered it, and then.
I mean, GameStop allowed you to pre-order at 3 o'clock. Why are you guys showing up at midnight? Why are you doing midnight? Why?
I guess
you could have shown up at 3 o'clock and got one.
For that one, I guess maybe like people that were working, but I don't know. That one's weird because like the Xbox Series X or just the Series X, you could pre-order significantly before. The PS5 was weird because it just went up one day, so you could run into the store and get it real quick, or you could pre-order online. But it just like randomly went up. And then that was why I wasn't able to get one of those at once. I got it like 3 days later from Best Buy. Got really, really lucky on that one, but it was weird. It just like went up after a state of play or something. I can't remember. It was like really random, or it was like accidental. I can't remember, but yeah, I don't know. It's good to pre-order stuff, just to be safe.
Do they like the thrill of, am I going to get it?
I mean, maybe.
I want to hear this. I want to hear stories of people who went to GameStop, they ran out. They went to Best Buy, they ran out. They stayed up until like 8 a.m. when Walmart opened and Target opened and stuff like that. And I want to hear their stories of how they got one.
I mean, to be fair, it was like fun back in the day for like launches when you couldn't pre-order and you just went to go get the game or get the thing.
Yeah.
You're just there for the launch. It was like you kind of didn't know, you know what I mean? You didn't know necessarily they were going to have enough. Usually they did. It wasn't really a problem back then, but like some of the launches, like I can think of like some of the Call of Duty launches I went to. They were so much fun. It was just chatting with people. Would bring a chair, you know what I mean? Like some people would set up things, and it was fun. Like those were fun. I had some good times with some of those. Even some like the later Call of Duty launches. Trying to think of what would have been a later one that I would have picked up.
I heard great stories about them. I have.
Yeah.
But the Switch 2 one, the GameStop we went to, they were going to do a tournament, and then no one was there at 3 p.m., so there wasn't a tournament.
Yeah.
And then another one was going to have pizza in a tournament. I don't know how theirs went, but
yeah, I don't know. I was like, they ended up doing it. There wasn't enough people. There was only a couple of us in there when we went.
Yeah, like 5. And I only got video games because I pre-ordered from Walmart.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that is right. Yep, we got the one for the tournament that we're doing tomorrow, and yeah, that was fun though. You know what? There wasn't much to do like when we went to just go pay for it and stuff and get our things, but it was still pretty fun just to go to the launch and kind of experience that a little bit again. We got to talk to a couple people, you know.
Yeah, we did a few live streams too during that, so we got
It wasn't as fun as the old days because things aren't the same, unfortunately, and people got super smartphones and things, so they're not paying attention. They're distracted the whole time. But I think that might be the last launch like that might pretty much happen. You know, I don't know.
You think PlayStation 6 or Xbox 720 will come out?
720. I think we're way past that one at this point, but
they might go back.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't even know we get any more Xbox like official console. To be honest, they're still coming. But
go midnight launch of what we're talking about now. This Alley. I don't know if they'll have a midnight launch for the Alley though. They do midnight launches for select games.
Yeah, but what's like the last big one that you went to, or have you ever like went to?
The Switch, Mario Kart World.
Yeah. Did you get a Switch 1 at launch? Because I did not.
No, I won my Switch in a raffle. I made a video about it.
That's funny. What did I win in a raffle? Oh, it was a modded PS2. I got a bunch of games on it. Was it like one of those wheels or whatever? Like
no, it wasn't Korg's Kong.
At what?
Kong.
Oh, Korg. It's just Korgs. But yeah, they do sometimes put Korg's Con on the thing. I know the guy that runs it.
Yeah, I won it there.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What year? He's been doing them for like 15 years, so
2021.
Yeah, I'm trying to think when I got mine. That would have been probably about the time I got mine too, to be honest. No, that's wrong. I think I got mine in 20. Hold on. I didn't get mine in 2021. I got mine in 2019. So I got a year before Series X and the PS5 came out. I was pretty late on getting. That's kind of late on it, to be honest with you. 2021, 2019, both of those are kind of late on it. I know it only came out in 2017, but it's like you would think it'd be something I would have got at launch, and it wasn't because I didn't want to get it. I did want to get it. I was still stuck on playing on the Wii U a lot at the time in the 3DS, and I did want to get it. But I know I couldn't. Like when I went to go buy it one time, they didn't have any in stock. And I think it just didn't care. I was like pretty busy with work and stuff, and I did care. I just didn't have a lot of time to game, and I was still pretty actively playing games on the Wii U, which is crazy to say, because nobody played the Wii U, but I did play a lot on the Wii U, Monster Hunter, and stuff.
I have a Wii U.
Mine's still plugged up right here. Can't see it, but still plugged up. I like the Wii U a lot. I spent a lot of hours on there.
I pulled it out for my Switch 2 unboxing video. I just so I could put the Wii U tablet next to the Switch OLED next to the Switch 2 to show the size difference.
What you gotta do is show the Wii U, the Switch OLED, and the Switch 2.
Yeah,
and maybe like the 3DS under it.
Yeah. I still waiting for them to make a Switch 2 attachment for DS.
And they could do it with the USB-C on the top.
Yeah, and they don't even need an attachment. They can just split the screen. It's already touch screen on the bottom. They could just split the screen. Something. It's doable.
That'd be pretty weird. I'm looking at my Switch 2. I'm like, I don't know if I'd want the screen cut in half necessarily. They could.
Yeah.
They could. But
It
yeah.
would be like a 2DS, except for it would be too stretched out, I think.
Yeah,
It's a
be pretty.
full
That's what I'm
screen.
saying. Be pretty stretched out screens for each one. But yeah, it would be interesting if they did like some kind of attachment for the top. It was speculated. There was a thing out there where people thought that was going to happen before we knew anything about the Switch 2. And obviously it hasn't happened, but never say never.
What
With
I want.
we got they are patenting a crank. So.
Fishing wheel. What I want is for them to take you can buy a dock that will allow discs, and then you can still use your your Wii controllers and your Wii U controllers and backwards compatibility with that.
Yo, I was trying to sign up here on the side for Club Penguin Legacy. All I do is put Game Junction. It says, please make sure your username is appropriate and does not contain any profanity. Why play Game Junction, bro? Like what? I'm confused here. All right,
I did that the other day. I misspelled maintenance on eBay. I forgot the N. And eBay said you may not use this. It's an inappropriate title. You must delete this listing and start over. I can't even edit it.
You forgot
what the heck? I forgot an N. I was like, what is that? Some other language of some?
Yeah,
I know.
What does that say?
What happened?
That's not even a word. What's wrong here, eBay? All right. So we got 2 more news topics here left. We got Battlefield 6 devs are working on substantial increase in server capacity as open beta launches to huge concurrence and equally huge queues. I was telling Matt right before the podcast that I was in a queue for like 45 minutes and couldn't get in. So I was like, he's streaming it on Sunday.
I'm streaming it on Sunday. Hopefully they fix this issue so I can actually play.
Yeah. I would like to try it out, but that's crazy. You gotta wait hours. I don't have time for that. That's crazy.
Maybe I won't go live until I find a game.
It says the team is now working on a substantial increase in server capacity, which will reduce your time in the queue. Thank you for your continued patience as we work to get as many of you into the game as soon as possible. We're looking forward to seeing you experience Battlefield 6, and we appreciate your patience. We will use queues to protect the player experience, but expect this impact to be minimal. May encounter this during high peak moments such as the start of servers going live. The team is working constantly to reduce any queue that takes place. So I don't know.
Looks like basically the play test is this weekend, and I think the game releases around in October. October 10th is what I see.
Somebody tweeted here a screenshot. It says their queue position is 270,400. That's
their position in the
queue. And that was yesterday. Looks like at 4:47 a.m.
My friend did send me some gameplay footage of him playing, and it looks like Battlefield 4, which is a really good Battlefield. So I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, somebody else tweeted here, you will wait 2 hours to get in, play for a bit, and then crash and wait hours again. It's a beta, but man, it's rough. Good luck on Sunday, buddy. Good luck on Sunday with that.
I remember playing the beta on Battlefield 3. I think that's one of my favorite Battlefields. Number 3.
I don't know what my favorite Battlefield is, to be honest with you.
I will be fair.
I like Big Bad Company too.
Those ones,
a mainline.
I didn't play until after number 3, and they were good.
They're great,
but no one was online. No one was playing. At least when I was searching on queue on PlayStation 3.
Yeah, I definitely think Bad Company 2 is probably my favorite. And then, I mean, alongside that, I don't really like Bad Company 1 as well.
You know what I like about them?
What's that?
I think 1 and 2. When you play like on the hardest difficulty, whatever in the campaign, you kill an enemy. If you die and reload your checkpoint, that enemy's still dead. So anyone on the turrets and stuff, I would just try my best to kill only them, allow myself to die. It's okay as long as that person died. Then I don't have to deal with the turrets anymore.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I really liked Battlefield 2. I actually still have a physical PC copy of that game. It's
Dang.
interesting.
I
But I did like
repurchased it on
I did like
PS3.
yeah. I don't have it. I know I've got Battlefield 3 and 4, Bad Company 2. I don't think I have Bad Company 1 anymore. I'd like to get that at some point again.
It's like I think $5.
Oh my goodness. My my friend just sent me a message from Pokemon. They said, "Think you need a Kylie Jenner?" And it's because somebody traded him a Latios. Oh, get off there. Named Kylie Jenner.
Okay.
That's funny. Yeah, but the Battlefield stuff, I'm definitely interested to check it out. I did not like 2042 at all. I know I put significant time in. I probably played 25, 30 hours of it or something.
Yeah.
I didn't like it at all.
I
I didn't care
I
about it
I
at all. Or Battlefield 5.
2042 was rough when it first came out. I played it a little bit after that. I would keep getting kicks saying that I was using hacks while live streaming. I don't know what that was about.
Quit hacking. I kept telling you
everyone in
before.
my chat told me that I'm a cheater.
You were hacking a couple times in Mario Kart, man.
Mario Kart. Oh,
in
okay.
tournament, you was hacking. I was like, what the heck's
Mario
going
Kart
on
World
here?
already got hacks on launch day.
You was doing it on Marvel Rivals too. Just hacking, man. All right. So for the last news thing that we got for this week, Take-Two also, we talked about them a little bit ago on BioShock, but they said they addressed the rumored price hike for Grand Theft Auto 6, which it was rumored, at $100. It says, I think our approach may be a little different, replied Zelnick when asked about GTA 6 pricing at $80 during Take-Two's August 7th investor call. We believe that any consumer experience is an intersection of the thing itself, what you paid for the thing. So our goal is to vastly exceed expectations. We want to put on the best entertainment on earth. We want to deliver more value than what we charge for it. We think we've generally speaking gotten that right. Variable pricing has been the nature of the industry forever. Added Zelnick, most frontline releases will go out at a higher price, sometimes with special editions, and over time, usually the price is discounted to optimize for the largest possible market. And I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. The rubric that informs us is really that of delivering more value than we charge. Bunch of PR speak again. It's an investor call, so you got to take anything they say in those with a grain of salt at times. But it got rumored at $100. Got rumored at $80. I can see $80. I mean, it's going to be $70 minimum. That's the standard now. So they made so much money off of GTA Online that they could launch this at $70, no problem, make their money back, in a couple months. You know what I mean? Like they did. This is the most expensive. Yeah. I think the most expensive video game now of all time. I could be wrong on it. I watched a video the other day on this has got so much money put into. I think it's reached like $1 billion, something crazy.
Wow.
Let me see. GTA 6 development cost. Confirm here. Oh, I was off by a lot. Between $1 billion and $2 billion for this. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. For a video game, that's insane development costs. GTA 5 was at just $265 million. Still a lot, and you got to think of when that came out of the PS3 time. So whatever that inflation is there, a little bit, a couple generations ago. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Insane. It says some reports compare the rumored budget to the cost of constructing the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building, which cost $1.5 billion. So, yeah, I don't know.
They should put that in the game, the building.
Oh, they should, for real. That's true. They really should.
Cool Frog, thank you for being here.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. The cost on the back end of this is absolutely insane. Whatever it is, the actual cost is for development for sure is bonkers on this. But the amount of money, let's see, GTA Online. I can't remember. I know we talked about this a few times. I can never remember some of like what they think they made on it, but it's something like I can't even remember $7-8 billion, which is absolutely insane on GTA Online. That's crazy
Yeah.
to make on just some online game. What's up, Cool Frog? Appreciate you coming in here. But yeah, that's all the news that we got for this week.
I did want to talk about the indie games that are coming out for Nintendo.
Right. Thank you. See,
So
that's what's good having
Nintendo,
goes.
yeah. So Nintendo announced a whole bunch of different indie games coming out. One of them is, I don't know if you ever played Ultimate Chicken Horse, but it's like a little platformer where you have to place. It's multiplayer, so you're placing platforms to get to the very end. It's a race to the end, but people are placing other things to get in your way at the same time, placing bombs and ways to kill you at the same time. Now they have Ultimate Sheep Raccoon, which is coming out, which looks like the same idea, but on bicycles the whole time, which is kind of funny. I've live streamed Ultimate Chicken Horse a few times, so maybe I'll get Ultimate Sheep Raccoon. And content is coming to the Switch, and just a whole bunch of little things. Yeah, I guess we can read through some of them.
Yeah, just I guess read off what maybe
Mina the Halloward Well Dweller.
That one looked kind of cool.
Neverway. Herdling, which has like yaks on it. So
yeah, that one.
My wife Heidi will love it because she loves yaks.
Yeah.
Is this seat taken? Which is like what, on a school bus or something?
Yeah, that one looked weird.
Little Kitty, Big City, Picture Perfect update. Oh boy. Okay, I wonder if this is going to be like take off of Stray. Content warning.
No. Hold on. Little Kitty, Big City has been out for a while, my guy.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, most of a lot of these
pretty popular. It's a pretty popular indie game.
A lot of these indie games have been out. I don't know how many are new, but they're coming to the Switch. Content warning, that's one that's been out, which is something me and you should do sometime. I hear it's funny.
Which one is it?
Content warning.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We're YouTubers in space and other places. Right. Ball X Pit. Ultimate Sheep Raccoon. Glaciered. There's like underwater dinosaurs. Cozy management game. Tiny Bookshop. Tiny Bookshop is out on Nintendo Switch now. And a few other ones. Just wanted to give a few shout out to the indie community. Yeah, for sure. I completely forgot to put that in there, but yeah, that did happen too, and I did watch it live, and it wasn't my favorite indie direct, but there's a couple things there that looked interesting for sure. Thought the Well Dweller kind of stood out to me a little bit, but yeah, some of those look pretty cool. I'm always up for some indie games for sure. The other one that I'm really excited about is Mina the Hollower. So from the same people that did Shovel Knight. So this is like a straight up, I guess you would say 16-bit game. It looks really, really, really fun though. But apparently, I think there's a demo out. Yeah, there's a demo on the eShop right now, which I need to check out for sure. It looks like a lot of fun. Do you play any of those? There's just like a bunch of Shovel Knight spinoffs and stuff too. You can get like a whole collection, treasure trove. What I want to do is make like a YouTube video or something sometime where I just put all of these indie games that are like less than $20, put them on a wheel, spin them, and just play that game for like 20 minutes. Spin it, buy another game, and play it for 20 minutes, and rate them all or something. Yeah, that'd be an interesting idea, honestly.
I like it.
I've done it for $1 Steam games, but I haven't done it. Yeah, I went through the alphabet of $1 Steam games. So I picked a $1 game on Steam that started with the letter A, letter B, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, the content warning one, I didn't remember exactly which one that was, but I was just looking at it and I was like, that might be fun to stream, actually. That might be a good one. For sure. Ultimate Sheep Raccoon looks absolutely crazy, though.
Yes.
The game looks insane. It might be fun to check out, too. Yeah, there's definitely a couple there that look pretty cool. But it was not my favorite Indie World Direct by any means. I thought it was a little lackluster, to be honest. I don't know how you felt about it, but didn't like 3 games, maybe I was like super interested in. Like a bunch of them I was kind of like, I don't know, I usually really like these Indie World Directs, but nothing else like super stood out to me. There was a couple there that was fine, but it was okay. Not bad. But thanks for bringing that one up. You want to plug tomorrow again, and then
yeah, we're doing an immersion event. If you guys want to come, we're doing video game tournament in Circleville, Ohio, and we're just going to be.
You got an address?
We got Circleville Fairgrounds. Do you have the address? Fairgrounds.
I know it's on. It's on.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, all right.
Sure. Where's the address? 415 Lancaster Pike.
Yeah.
The Pickaway County Fairgrounds in Circleville, Ohio. We're going to be doing College Football 26, Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6 with years 1 and 2, I believe. It's the newest one on the PlayStation 5. We're playing Mario Kart World, so that way you guys can take a look at the new Switch 2. If you haven't had one yet, you can feel it. And we're doing the Mario Kart World Tournament, and we're doing Super Smash Bros. Tournament. We're going to have GameCube controllers there to play on. And then those are all the tournaments. And then we're going to have Mario Party Jamboree with TV mode there as well. We'll have a camera for the Switch 2, so you guys can just come take a look at it, test out the mouse controls on Switch 2, and have some fun.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited for everything tomorrow. It's gonna be a long day, but it's gonna be fun. So
it's gonna be fun.
I'm pumped.
Thank you for the Game Junction podcast 137.
Yeah, thanks everybody. We appreciate it. Give us a follow on social media. Matt Long 6 Gaming here. He's on Facebook, X, Twitch, YouTube. You're on everything, man. You're on everything.
Yeah.
You can find Game Junction, obviously, also on all those platforms. So we'll see y'all later. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us live.